For the housekeeper to bring him his whiskey punch, and Owen was going to get none of that punch. You could smell it wafting through the air, but he didn't mind. He got a good feed indeed, and he went out to the haggard. And it was just after a short shower, and the sun was coming out, and the birds were whirling around the field, and the crows and the ravens and the songbirds were singing. And after setting a few of the cabbage, Owen, a new tune, a new composition, a new poem come over him, and he got in the mood for composing, and he started to swing the spade from side to side to try to get the rhythm and the rhyme right to the new composition. And meanwhile, the priest finished his whiskey punch, and he decided to go have a look out in the haggard to see how his labourer was getting on. And when he come out, there he sees only a few of the cabbage set, and there was Owen swinging and daydreaming with the spade, swinging and daydreaming his poetry. And so to get a dig at his lazy labourer, the priest says, "A lazy labourer swinging the lead, and his blows go sideways glancing." To which Owen Rua immediately responded in rhyme. He says, "A jowly priest with Latin in his head, and the punch of his belly is dancing." Now, lads, you think would any priest from here to Sligo would leave it go? He wasn't going to top Owen Rua in any language. But this priest wouldn't leave it go. And he looked at the raven circling the field up above, and he says, "Well, Owen Rua O'Sullivan, as you're so clever and smart, maybe you can tell me this. When will the raven get his speech?" And Owen says, "Well, father, maybe I can." And he stuck his spade in the ground. He put his foot up on the treadle and he leaned into it. You know the way a county council worker breastfeeds his shovel? He leans into it. He says, "When Mount Brandon and Crowpatrick will meet, and the whale on the beach takes a walk, when the clergy for gold lose their greed, it's then that the raven will talk." Now, I like to think, lads, that even Muhammad Ali in his prime couldn't compose a verse that quick. But Owen Rua O'Sullivan could do it, because, you see, he was a carrion.
Brilliant.